Alright guys, I'm going to give you all a little walkthrough of this job. As you can see, things aren't quite done yet, but it's getting pretty close. They've got some of the furniture back in place and everything, but they're getting ready to install a new track around the pool for the cover and that kind of thing. It'll be done by May the 8th. They've got a prom party for their daughter that they're going to be throwing, and I'll just take you guys on a little tour of the place. So right over here is the sitting area where we did the hand troweled tile pattern. Kind of used brick red. If I'm not mistaken, it was about 3 or 4 ounces per bag to do the grout as a skim coat. That kind of gave us the ruby color that, if you can see it very good in this video, did real well with the stucco on the house. And then we got desert beige integral color for the tiles, and we did some ultratone on top of that too with antiquing desert beige and a highlight of chocolate brown over the top of it. Came out looking real nice, and I'll walk around here and get you guys a little bit better angle, and you can kind of look out over the whole project a little bit, and then we'll walk around and I'll talk you through the rest of it. So, but this is the area where I shot those other pictures that were on locator, and for you to see, you can kind of see my border a little bit. So let's just walk around and see what's going on. They, as you can tell, decided not to put the hot tub back in here, and it's not sitting anywhere around, so maybe they decided to get rid of it. I don't know. They got patio furniture instead. But right over here is where we did the transition from the hand trowel into the stamp. It is slightly higher, but everything's been brick rubbed at the edges to kind of taper it back in so it flows really well, and you won't really stub your toes on it. Brick border goes all the way around the pool. We're going to walk around the skinny side here, and then I'll get you a wide shot of everything else. But as you can see, they've had a contractor in here drilling into my stuff, and if it shows up on this video, you can see the blue chalk line. I guess I'm going to have to probably come back out here and clean that. A little bit miffed about that, but I guess it's not that big a deal. We can fix it. I just hate doing that kind of stuff. But here we go around the back side. They've not put the back of the fence back up yet, I guess because of all the work that they're still doing. And we're going to walk over here. And by the way, this is a 2,000 square foot patio area that I did. And right here is the remnants of 2,000 square feet worth of cool deck that I scarified off. It took me 3 passes to do. Most of you the guys that read the post saw what it was. But they told me not to worry about it. They're going to take care of all of it. And if they do need me, though, I'll come back and give them a hand. But here's kind of a wide shot of the entire area. There's pictures of this too, but you can see they've not put any of the ladder back in the pool. There's a railing that actually goes down the center of those steps, a handrail, and they're getting ready to get all that in place. We got drill spots here. I'm going to come back out, I guess, after they get everything installed, and maybe put some sealer, or tell them to have their contractor put silicone around it or something like that to seal it. We don't want any moisture getting down inside there and causing a problem. But this is the wider area of the pool deck, and I know you guys are probably seeing a little bit of a difference in each of the sections, and reason for that is a perfect example of how weather and humidity will affect your job. We leapfrogged all these sections so that we could stamp small areas at a time. It took us 3 days. We did this area here, which is the front area closest to the rest of the house, and then we skipped one and did the next, and then did the last. Then we came in the next day and we went around the skinny sides of the pool leapfrogging it. Then we came back on the 3rd day and filled in all the holes. Now we had, one day was real cool and cloudy, the next day was real bright and sunny, the next day was kind of in between. So we ended up with a couple of different looks as to the way the stain took and everything. We touched it up as much as possible, but if you overdo it, you screw it up. So leave it alone once you get it relatively the same. It's not too awful bad on the skinny side. It's a lot less noticeable. But over here on these big areas, you can see a little difference. It's not really so much texture. In a way, in some places it is, but it's mostly the way the stamp took a little bit, so I said it wasn't texture, but it kind of is. But it's also the material itself. Relative humidity, ambient temperatures, the amount of wind blowing, you know, you're going to get something different day by day. And but leapfrogging is always the best way to go on large areas like this. And this is kind of a real nice job that I'm pretty proud of. Fabulous Floors Magazine's wanting to do an article on it. You can see we stop at Exposed Aggregate here up by the house. They may have me come back next year and do that. She's also talking about possibly having me do something with their basement. And haven't taken a look at it yet, but it's on the back burner for now. It's going to be probably a few months before they decide to do anything with it. The important thing was getting this done because it looked so freaking terrible before they got their prom party coming up. So, but anyway, pool's been drained and refilled, and it's clean and clear now. It looked like a swamp when I was here before. So, but there you guys have it. There's a little tour of the place, and if any of you guys are wondering, this is what I look like. How you doing? Bye.